Hi, good night everyone. It's technically now Wednesday, June 8th, 12:35 in the morning. So, this Aki, he keeps trying to sneak in these little lies about Demetrius Andrade. Everybody wants to make Benavidez look like he's really trying to fight every single person. We'll start with Morrell. Now, Morrell was the one that was vehemently calling out David Benavidez. David Benavidez didn't seem interested. Now that Team Morrell has announced themselves that they don't think Morrell is ready for Benavidez, now we're hearing that Benavidez is calling out Morrell. Now, that just sounds fishy to me. Why weren't you calling him out when he was confident he could beat you and his team was confident he could beat you? Now that his team is saying, no, we don't think our David Morrell is ready for Benavidez, why are we now hearing you call him out? But hey, a call out is a call out, so he can get credit for that. But just take note, he wasn't calling him out before. But let's get to Andrade. I keep sitting up there lying, talking about how Benavidez said to Andrade, we can both drop our fights and fight right now. And then I keep going to say, and we haven't heard from Andrade since. You don't even have the fucking story right. That is not how the story went. They said that they could both drop their fights, and David Benavidez immediately posted that he was going to fight Lemieux, because I made a video about it. Because as soon as it dropped that Benavidez and Andrade said that to each other, I went and checked Benavidez' Instagram, and not even an hour later, he posted that he was fighting David Lemieux. So he wanted to make it clear that he had a fight coming up. And then there have been so many different situations when he was asked about Andrade. They said, first of all, and there's actual proof of this. Don't take my word for it. There's proof that David Benavidez' team said it would require a lot more money for us to fight Andrade, even more than Canelo. There's proof of that. There's also proof that Team Benavidez, you could check Southern T. Southern T was in on a meeting where they said they weren't interested in the WBO. That was literally their response to David Benavidez fighting Andrade. There's also proof in writing where Team Benavidez said Andrade would be a difficult fight. Now, it's one thing if you want to say David Benavidez isn't ducking Andrade, it's his team. If you want to say that, that's fine. But now they're trying to twist it and make it look like Andrade is ducking Benavidez. And I keep up here making headlines. He don't even know what he's talking about. Like, that really annoys me. And what annoys me is Andrade clearly doesn't have a big enough following where people have really been, following what's going on between Andrade and Benavidez. People don't follow that because people want to see bigger fights than Andrade. Nobody really talks about Andrade versus Benavidez. So people who want to spread lies like that can get away with it. You know what I mean? People, when they talk about Benavidez, they say they want him to fight Jamal Charlo. They want him to fight Canelo. They want him to fight other people. You even hear Morrell more than Andrade. So it's easy to spread a lie about Andrade. I'm not saying Andrade has always made the best decisions or has moved perfectly, but lying on him is a totally different monster. You know what I mean? How you just gonna make a video talking about Benavidez told Andrade we can both drop our fights and we haven't heard from Andrade since? That's like a big fucking lie. You don't even have your facts straight. That shit annoys me. Like, how you gonna just freely make a video lying on somebody like that? But I guess that's how they do it on these YouTube streets. I just had to vent because it's like, get some type of information before you post something like that. You know what I mean? Because it's not fair. Like, you want to make Benavidez out to be this big bad monster who wants to fight everybody. And the truth is, he doesn't really want to fight Andrade. That's the truth, because there are too many situations where his team has said some really shady shit. It's just annoying. But anyway, sorry, I had to vent. Thank you for listening, everybody. Have a good night.